Bedford subdivision in Greenville, North Carolina.
If you're looking for a home buyer's guide, we definitely have that. Find it in the comments. We are so appreciative that you are here to like and subscribe to our channel. And we love talking about Greenville, Winterville all day long, every day. But we want to kind of jump into this luxury market kind of things, or at least starter luxury, because that is what people are looking for. People who are a little bit more demanding, or they want a little bit more high end, or they want what else?
Cutting edge amenities, basically, and premium finishes,
right,
which is super important. And of course,
breathtaking views on that. Absolutely, you're for appreciation, or you're just looking for a place to do what?
To place to host people.
Right, where we can have these lovely dinners, or something with historical significance, artistic importance, something that really catches the eye and makes people stop and say, wow. And that is why we're doing the subdivision of Bedford.
Exactly. Therefore, why Bedford? Bedford actually has a captivating features and view and neighborhood, which basically seamlessly integrating and combines from the older home, which built in 1983 all the way to 2022, that at time of this video we are 2023.
They're still building over there, and they're custom built homes. It's really, here's the nice part about Bedford. It is nestled into the surrounding areas, and it has this like more significant older official entryway. It has a nice sign, and it is right there in the middle of Greenville, but you're right there in the middle of a nice part of Greenville.
Exactly. If you're looking at the older section that I was talking about in 1983 up to now that we are filming this video, it has a mature basically landscape, trees, and basically interweave with the houses around, no?
Like that's Remington Drive, Winston Road, right?
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. And there's a nice little loop, and it is very much a well-designed area.
Or Windham Court. And then next part, which is a newer section, and
the much more custom built, slightly bigger homes, because it's what we want these days.
Which is Chesapeake basically Place and Wickham Drive that I mentioned, and
Rolston Road.
Yes.
And they are definitely traditional style, 100% custom designed homes. There's a little network of little cul-de-sacs for peace, serenity, people for like walking their baby around. This is really a nice little section.
And of course, the Bedford itself actually divided and interconnected with the different part of the subdivision, such as what?
Chesapeake Woods, Bedford Place, Ashcroft Villas, and Palmer Place. So these are the less expensive sections surrounding Bedford itself, which is all that custom built homes. But they're still beautiful. And
of course, the newer section of the Bedford typically features what features?
Sidewalk, where again we see a lot of people pushing their baby safe pedestrian. People are running and jogging, promoting this pedestrian-friendly, neighborhood-friendly community.
Of course, and also you are surrounded by a lot of amenities.
Absolutely, it's right in the heart of Greenville. So if you're looking for high-end dining, you want to get anywhere off of Greenville Boulevard or Fire Tower Road, you can get to pretty much anywhere, and none of that upgrade is really going to affect Bedford at all. So it just means that all of those road upgrades are just going to help get you wherever you're looking for faster. Now let's talk about those homes themselves, because there are a lot of traditional style homes.
Yes, what they are.
They have this classical charm. It's typically pitched roofs, symmetrical facades, well-defined entryways. A lot of them are brick facade at front as well, and it's quite lovely.
Why we said it has a very mature landscaping and trees. When you drive and walk into the neighborhood, you can definitely feel this beautiful picturesque hue of the landscape. No?
Right, so it is both a grid-like layout and cul-de-sac. So you have the two main roads, there's a large loop in the middle, and then inside the loop, there is a lot of little cul-de-sacs, which is limiting in the older section, more prevalent in the newer section, where you have private, secluded areas within the main areas. So it's lovely.
Of course. And if you have kids, definitely you wanted to find out about the schools. And according to our multi-listing or MLS, the schools for this area is South Greenville Elementary School, no? And basically the middle school is E.B. Aycock. and the high school is going to be J.H. Rose.
Right, and here's the funny part. I told my husband I wanted him only to mention the high-end restaurants in here, and he said, okay. And know what his number one thing he put is Cheddar Scratch Kitchen. I'm sorry. I'm not. Or Cracker Barrel. Those are not high-end, despite how he put it on there. They have high ratings, but it does not make them high-end restaurants.
Exactly.
But we have lots of high-end restaurants, just not the ones my husband listed.
Exactly.
You can get anything.
Exactly. Therefore, Villa Verde, Cracker Barrel, Basil Restaurant. These are
not high-end, but they're lovely.
And,
not high-end.
But if you wanted the Italian,
Nino's. You can get to any restaurant in town really quickly. So if you want to go to a steakhouse like Porter's Steakhouse, we have those too. They're lovely.
And in the separate video, we have the list and the guide to all of the restaurant in local that we're going to share.
Where we don't always take our kids. That's the issue. Okay, so the next one is moving on to the parks, because there's some quite lovely parks around there. So you have all of Wintergreen, of course.
Yes.
You have Sawyer's Fun Park. You're missing one right there on Fire Tower Road that's not on your list, but I know there's one right there.
Yes.
Right there in
the
the middle
Boyd Park, and actually the Winterville, because part of it is part of the Winterville. No?
Right, and also you can get to the tennis club as well, really easy.
Yes.
So there's a tennis club with the pool and gym and all of that fun stuff too. But also when we're going for food, you're going to be easily to get to Harris Teeter, or you can go to Walmart, or you go to Lidl. You're easy to get to Fresh Market. We do not have a Whole Foods here in Greenville. Sorry.
Yeah, instead we have the Fresh Market, which is the similar version of the Whole Food. And if you are a person that love to have sport and activities, we have quite a gym, especially in that neighborhood. We have Fit for Life 24, Champion Gym, and Focus Fitness Boot Camp and personal training. If
you want to get to a vet, you can go to the Fire Tower Animal Clinic super fast, but there's tons of vets around. That's just the closest.
Again, we have another video for Winterville and Greenville about all of the vets that we basically listed. And if you are coffee shop, you're a coffee drinker, beside of the Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, we have Grounded, which is close to this neighborhood and definitely is one of the places that you can go.
Now, from 1983 to 2023, there's quite a few options. We're just going to list them because we don't have to talk about all of them. But like we said, we have a lot of traditional, but they're also colonial. What else?
We have a colonial Craftsman style homes, basically cottage styles home.
Contemporary, which my husband loves.
And farmhouse style home and ranch style home.
Now, who are the builders in this area? So a lot of the ones are cherry builder, but there's other ones in there as well. There's also Blount Development. We do know that Bill Clark is also building in there.
Clark is there too.
But there's tons of those custom homes are a lot of cherry.
Yes.
Now let's talk about the atmosphere.
Yes. Therefore, this neighborhood actually is very active neighborhood. People are very friendly, and Bedford is actually known for friendly environment and welcoming atmosphere.
And that's like all of Greenville though, but we have this area, they're taking a bit more pride in the area. You have a lot of community involvement. HOAs are typically run by the people themselves. Very friendly, super safe, and then a lot of people have families there.
Exactly. The next thing that we wanted to talk really is about the home values, the market, and appreciation in this area.
Right. So typically the area goes from 3 to 6 bedrooms. On average, it's 4.3 bedrooms. How about those baths?
And the bathroom goes from 3 to 5 bedrooms, and the average is 3.9. Therefore, you are looking at the big houses in this neighborhood.
Now, when we get to the market itself, because we have less than a minute, I want to quickly go. The lowest was a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. It sold at 125 square feet. I don't know when this was, but it must have been a really bad house. Because typically the average is 4.3 at 500,000.
Yes.
And then there is high of 6, which can have almost $1 million.
And this is statistic that we brought here is from 2018 all the way to 2023.
And they also have a 100% sold to list ratio in this area. And very few price reductions, only one in the past few years.
Exactly. Therefore, 68% of them, they close in 30 days.
See you in the next video.
And see you in the next video and podcast.